Hey Bulldogs, let's see what's going on this week on Code Blue Now. Show us what's going on outside our world. Then to end it off, we tell the legacy of Richard Gifford and all the accomplishments he's been able to meet. Now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now please stand for a moment of silence. Thank you. Hey Bulldogs, I'm Justin Rochelle here with Carmen Sotlet, and welcome back to another episode of Code Blue Now.
Streets, it's a miracle that they find the perfect home for them to live their fullest life.
Carmen, can you believe that we're already halfway through December? I can hardly wait for Christmas.
Well, you're gonna have to hold on a little longer, Justin. We still have another week of school to get through.
I know. I'm just so excited for the holidays. I already got a jump start on celebrating this year.
What? How? Did you plan some sort of Christmas party behind my back?
No, definitely not. This past Saturday, I went to Holbrook's annual Holiday Stroll and Festival of Lights, where small businesses and various organizations lined Franklin Street to celebrate the festive season. With the mood set just right by the decor and spirit, family and friends came together to enjoy a night on town filled with laughter, delicious treats, and even some new souvenirs.
Oh man, that sounded like a blast. How come I didn't know about this?
You know what they say, Carmen, you snooze, you lose.
Yeah, that's fair enough, I guess. It was pretty cold on Saturday, though, and I'm kind of glad I didn't have to brave the elements. I already know you were probably frozen to the bone out there.
You would be right on that one. My hands were so numb from the cold.
It has been getting pretty chilly. Actually, don't you think it's kind of cold in here right now?
I'm personally fine, but maybe it's just a you thing.
How? It's freezing in here. I really wish I remembered where my coat was. I'd be bundled up right now if I knew where I left it.
You lost your coat?
Yeah, and I have no clue where it could be.
Well, Carmen, you might want to take a trip to the Lost and Found. If anyone else has lost a jacket or a coat in the school, be sure to look in the Lost and Found that is located in the cafeteria.
I'm definitely going to have to check there later, but for now, a hot drink sounds like just what I need. Next week, there will be hot chocolate sold in the cafeteria before school. It is $2 a cup, and all proceeds will go to the sophomore class.
Hot chocolate reminds me of the holidays. There are so many things that are important to the holidays, like spending time together. But some people spend their time away from their loved ones.
Some people just have a lot of extra work to put in that keeps them away from home a little longer. Emma gives us a look at a former Holbrook alumni who is spending a lot of time building something really special.
My name is Annie Vo. I grew up in Quincy, Massachusetts first. 4th grade to 11th grade, I lived in Holbrook. Most of my childhood memories is in Holbrook. And during that time as a kid, every time I liked something, enjoyed something, my mom just let us enjoy, like me and my brother, just like do whatever. So I always loved stars because I thought they were cool. But then I thought they were more than that. So I was very intrigued with that growing up. So I just kept being fascinated by space and the planets and everything. So my mom got me the telescopes, helped me with science projects and everything, books and whatever. My first job is Firefly Aerospace, which is here. So I've been here for about 8 years now. Essentially what I do on the daily is I test the hardware, software, and all the components that go onto the lander. I started with doing rocket engine development testing, a lot of design work before that, before we had the hardware. All the individual components that go on into it all get tested at some point to make sure that it's validated, it works together, it works as expected, send it back to NASA so that they could do the next mission and iterate so that eventually when we get to the point of we're ready for manned missions to the moon, we have enough science to understand the current atmosphere, the environment, and what's there. So it's just like Earth and all the humans on there could understand what's happening there so that we could build better technology to get to space, to get to the moon, or go further if we need to. And so I would tell the students to always just reach for the stars, and you reach for something that you enjoy. You never know what you could do, and like life sometimes could just keep trying to push you down, or like you're going against the grain, you have a lot of friction, but there's still so much that could happen if you don't give up on yourself and you always just invest in yourself.
I would love to be a part of something as amazing as that, but I don't think I could spend all the time away from my family.
I agree, Justin. Quality time is so important for me. I think that gift giving is really my love language, though.
This time of year really puts me in a gift-giving mood.
Well, if you are feeling kind, next week, the class of 2027 will be selling candygrams before school and at lunch. Get yourself or a friend a treat to be delivered on Friday.
If candy isn't your thing, you can check out Holbrook pajamas or sweatpants in Miss Gallagher's room in room C131, before or after school, or during Bulldog Block.
I can definitely say that those pajama pants are super comfortable and will be perfect for pajama day next week.
If you aren't about giving material gifts, then Holbrook's Youth Soccer is hosting a fundraiser at the Mexicali Cantina Grill in Randolph.
It's important to support our younger athletes so they can perform at a level like our athletes here at HMHS.
Speaking of our athletes, let's bring it over to Emma for an update on our winter sports athletes.
Hey Bulldogs! Basketball teams officially kicked off their seasons this week in sports. Congratulations to the varsity girls basketball team who won 62-16 against South Shore Charter with leading scores of Ashaya Dingle with 24 points and 12 steals, Michaela Hopkins with a double-double of 14 points and 11 rebounds, and Emma Tran with 12 points and 5 assists. The boys' varsity team also won 71-58 in an electrifying game following the girls. Top scorers including Alan Brown with 30 points and Onens Matheson with a career high of 29 points leading the Bulldogs. Great job to both teams, and be sure to support your Lady Bulldogs as they go against Norfolk Aggie today at 5 home. Before I go, I want to recognize Mr. Gifford for being inducted into the Coaches Hall of Fame. CBN reporter Josiah King took a closer look at Mr. Gifford's achievement.
For many years, Richard Gifford has been coaching basketball. First at Avon, and after that, when many thought it was an end of an era, he shocked us all by announcing that he was going to coach at Holbrook. And as he continued to win and earn achievements, he reached a level many coaches can only dream of.
I was sitting there watching Measure of Success, and I was getting near the end of Measure of Success where my players were talking about different situations, stuff like that. The phone went off, and I picked it up, and I got told I was in the Massachusetts Basketball Coaches Association, so I got very emotional. It's a huge honor, and so it was, I'll never forget it, Nobody was in my house, nobody was around, and it was very emotional. I just love coaching, and if you coach, they keep score, and so if they keep score, you do your best to try to win. I mean, you're not going to win all the games, obviously, but I still love coaching. Coaching's, it's what I love to do.
When I was growing up, I attended Ted Williams baseball camp from the time I was 8 till the time I was 17. Just before my junior year, I attended Ronnie Perry basketball camp, which was held inside Ted Williams camp. And I ate lunch with Mr. Ronnie Perry Sr., Ronnie Perry Jr. every day. He played in the 1954 Holy Cross NIT championship team and later became the athletic director of Holy Cross. Sadly, Ronnie Perry Sr. passed away a couple of weeks ago. Who would have thought over 50 years later that I would be inducted in the Coaches Hall of Fame here at Holy Cross? I probably wouldn't have played basketball, ever got into coaching basketball without Mr. Perry. The bulk of my career was coaching at Avon Middle High School. When I retired from there, I was interviewed by a local paper, and they asked me if I would ever return teaching and coaching. They quoted me as saying, I wouldn't rule it out, either if the right situation were to come along. Apparently that right situation came along. I got to be the tutor and teach in Holbrook and coach with Brad. When his family commitments had to take priority over coaching, that meant the right situation came along to me, and I became the varsity coach at Holbrook Middle High School. While many people, including myself, thought my coaching career was over when I retired from Avon, little do we all know that in the small town right next door, I go on to coach children of my former players and more 1,000-point scorers. Again, thank you for this great honor.
Honestly, I think Mr. Gifford has to be the greatest of all time when it comes to Holbrook's basketball history.
Okay, Justin, let's calm it down. Before we end up the show, let's go over what next week's Spirit Week is.
Monday is Merry Bulldog Monday, wear your colors of the season, and Tuesday is Ugly Sweater Day.
Wednesday is Winter Wonderland Wednesday, so wear your winter gear. And Thursday is Winter Movie Character Day, so dress as your favorite winter movie character.
And of course, Friday is Pajama Day.
That's not all, though. We can't forget about our pep rally to end off the 2024 school year.
Now let's find out who will be participating in these games.
First up, we have the Are You Smarter Than an 8th Grader? We are picking 5 winners for this.
First, we have Dominic DiGregorio. Sorry if I said your name wrong. Hadley McClellan. Sorry if I said your name wrong. Aiden Church-E. Cooper Davis. And finally, Adele Ramirez. Congratulations.
And next up, we have our Minute to Win It winners. I will be picking 11 out of this one. First up, we have Natalia Doughton, Tuet Pham, Christina Nguyen, Tiffany Vargas, Hannah Wen, Andrew Tynan. How many is that? 6. So we have 5 more. Camilla Roche, Nathan Carpio, Dylan Fox, Alice Maichko, and Anthony Civis. And then for the other competitions that will be happening at the pep rally, I'll be picking 10 from this envelope, if the rest will come out. First, we have Emma Tran, Nicholas Desalinas, Gabriel Santos, Nathan Carpio, Neftali Solitaire, Nathaniel Nonsent, Christina Nguyen, Camilla Roche, and 2 more, Gretzky Richmond and Gianna Costa. Congratulations.
Now, we will be picking 15 students for the student-faculty basketball game. First, we have Michael Shar. Sorry if I said your name wrong. Natalie Solitaire. Nathan Carpio. Colin Cahill. Marco Santini. Giovanni Collins. Nilso Docanto. Tristan Malcolm. Gabriel Santos. Andrew Tynan. Anthony Sivos. Nizar Boyakob. And Giovanni Collins. Congratulations to all who are participating. Good luck to all the participants in the pep rally next week.
I can't wait. I'm so excited for break. Thanksgiving just wasn't long enough.
Well, Carmen, we still have one more show after this one, so we aren't done yet.
I know, Justin, but for now, let's wrap it up for today. I'm Carmen Sotlet.
And I'm Justin Rochelle, and we'll see you guys next Friday.